Hello everyone and welcome to Gaming with Murel. Today we are playing Tropico 5. Probably one of the most exciting game releases for me of this past, I don't know, year, maybe more. I love the Tropico series and cannot wait to share it with you. So we are going to start a new game. And yeah, let's go with Gomez. I was going to put something in there like testicles or something, but I think that's probably more respectful for the overall feel of the game. Let's see, true to other Tropico series, you are El Presidente, but you start in colonial times and work your way up through. Number 4, probably my favorite. This one closely resembles, but improves on some key points. Tropico 3, again, kind of like a boiled down version of Tropico 4. Tropico 2 is about pirates, so you can kind of see where the series chose its new go-to. Anyway, so, here we are just looking at the new loading screen. I like the facts about the dictators down here, some of them are pretty funny. And we're just kind of waiting. Idi Amin Dada called himself His Excellency President for Life. Field Marshal Al Hajj Dr. Idi Amin Dada, VC DSO MC, Lord of all the beasts of earth, and more. I couldn't read fast enough, but that would be a pain to get on a business card. So first things first, let's make Alonso Gomez. He is going to be... Gain 200 foreman production. That could be good. Could be good. Agents. Altruist. We'll go with altruist. And we're gonna make him Caucasian because I am Caucasian. And that's a good enough face for me. And we're going to have a... Oh, I like that. Let's make it dark olive green. Not giving him cornrows. No bowl cut. Pompadour. Yes. And let's see, his hat will be a biker helmet. I kind of like that. Oh, the fez is pretty good. I think we're gonna go with the biker helmet. And some glasses. Aviators. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. So here we go. Opening cutscene.
You know those people who established dynasties so powerful that their names echo through the centuries? I'm one of them. New world, new opportunities, no limits. This island of mine could become anything. It could be a farmer's heaven. The fields reaching the horizon, and the markets full of people.
Llama.
Or it could be a production powerhouse, with chimneys reaching the sky, and docks busy with all sorts of exotic goods. Or it could be the paradise on earth, a magnet for travelers from all over the world. A place for fiesta and fun.
Sir, we're docking the ship, sir.
For now, he's just a dirt-poor piece of land in the middle of the ocean. Let's make it shine.
Okay, so here we are, changing the world, economic difficulty, medium. We're going to leave this all the same. Win your independence, and we're going to play on Bao Bao. Kind of a neat thing, in Tropico 4, you kind of had to progress through the different islands. This one so far just kind of bounces back between the two, which I like because you don't lose any of the progress you made on the island previously. So it's quite an interesting dynamic. Sapumrat Niyazov, president of Turkmenistan, took a liking to renaming things like the days of the week or the months. He even changed the word for bread to be after the name of his mother, and I missed the name.
The Caribbean, a lush and untamed land, my new home, beautiful and full of promise. A new beginning, far from the politics of the old world. A chance to start fresh and do things my way. I'm tired of the musty weather and rigid thinking back home. I need a change. I was appointed governor of this island. Not that anyone else wanted the job anyway. My unique approach to government will make this colony the most prosperous in the Caribbean. How hard can it be? You just need some planks, a few nails, and a trusty advisor to shout at.
For the first couple episodes anyway, I'm going to leave the cutscenes going. I'm not going to skip them. If you guys find that annoying, you don't like it, just throw it up down in the comments. We can start skipping. I may start skipping cutscenes later as I grow bored of them, but as it stands right now, I still like them. So, welcome to the Caribbean, Governor. Allow me to introduce myself, Lord Oaksworth, His Majesty's embassy to the region. His Majesty has graciously given you this colony to rule in his name for a number of years, indicated by your mandate. Complete the task set by His Majesty, and I'll make sure you get extensions. Essentially, and we'll pause this right quick fast, you have down here by the little calendar how long you're allowed to be governor for. You have to complete quests for them to extend that time. And let's get started.
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license.
What we're going to do is buy the Platinum package because trade is important. But first things first, we're going to set up some industry. And raw resources first, we're going to get a... Fortunately, we can't get a mine because, unlike Tropico, Tropico 4, you actually need to research things before you can build some of the more advanced items. So we're gonna upgrade these. So I guess first things first, let's build a couple plantations. Plantations replace farms, though they still do essentially the same thing. Let's do Panoples. Just because our people will eat them, and we can trade them. I'm going to also throw up some cash crops as well to ensure that we have, some income coming in. And let's see, you have to stop making roads before you can go back into the build menu. And I do that more than I really care to admit. But let's also build a ranch, I think. For llamas? Nah, we'll do cattle. Do that right next to the palace.
His Majesty needs money to build a new underwater palace. He wants you to begin growing money. I mean, one of those crops that make heaps of cash.
So we're going to accept this to build one sugar plantation. And one thing you may notice, we have kind of like a fog of war going on. We won't be able to see the entire map until we research the compass. And for those of you familiar with the Tropico series, Penultimo is in charge of research. So, don't get your hopes up. But we will make some sugar, which will be terrific because then we can get a distillery and make some rum. Now that we have some industry on the way, I think our next big investment is going to be housing. Because the plantations are going to take a couple months before they can actually make any money, we're not going to start building houses right away. I'm just going to put a little road to remind myself that's where they're going to go. And now we just wait. Slap a bit of speed in it. Make sure these are building. Oh, come on, I must have a construction office. Okay, there we go. Are they doing something?
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
Okay, so we'll accept that. It's always good to have a library. Probably won't build it just yet. Ah, there we go. So that's finished. I was gonna say fixed, but no, that's built. This is being worked on, I assume? Maybe, or they might. No, they're building this. Which is great because, again, provides food and export. One thing we really will need going forward is a strong economy. Just because without an economy, you're really, not going to progress. And another kind of nifty thing they've added in Tropico 5 is active trade routes. You can set up your own trade with different countries. If this was in Tropico 4, I honestly didn't know about it. Don't think it was, so I'm going to get excited about it now. So these are the things we can send. We can import corn from the West India Company, or we can export wool or tobacco. Truth be told, I'm going to add that. Even though we don't have a tobacco farm, that's going to be literally 50% more tobacco, or more money per tobacco, so we're actually going to build one of those right now. It's going to throw us in a bit of a debt, but you got to spend money to make money. And come on, turn around. There we go. But we don't want to infringe on the other one. And now it's time to build a road up there. And beautiful. So once that tobacco farm starts producing tobacco, every time it exports, we will get was 1,500 per 100 units, which is 500 more than the regular price of tobacco.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
So I'm going to take the treasury subsidy right now. Going forward, I am going to try and take more of that into my personal Swiss bank account, because we will use the Swiss bank account to pay for various things. And it's nice just to have. And there we go, exported 2,000 and change.
We rule in secret. We are the salvation of mankind.
This guy's like
we are
my
the
favorite.
order, and you will be one of us.
So that's our win condition. We declare independence because the secret, shadowy people want us to. And I listen to anyone. No, it's a character flaw. Sue me. So let's build some houses. Starting out, and this is kind of cool, things are locked until certain events happen. So we won't be able to build houses or tenements or apartments until we reach that era. So we're just going to build a couple country houses. Some people living in shacks down there. And I'm going to build 3, and I'm also going to throw up a wharf down there. Just again, additional export commodities and food for our people. The nice thing about having an excess of food, rotate right. There we go. Nice thing about having the excess of food is we can reduce our exports by increasing the allowance of the people. Oh, and we're going to have to plow down that shack. Good thing we just built a bunch of houses. And that will increase overall happiness. Right now, people only approve of me 17%. We need to get that up in case they call an election. And I think we need to get it above 50% to declare our independence. So, we're gonna do what we can, and we have a quest.
On your own is a virtue I personally cherish. Self-sufficiency should be every country's goal.
This is a lesson I would like you to learn well. Show me that you can stand on your own and be profitable. So, our objective now is to raise approximately an additional 10,000 money, which shouldn't be too hard. Again, our plantations are only going to start producing crops now-ish, within the next month or so. And as you can see, our expected revenue is rising. It might be wise for us to slap down another Teamster's office, just so we can ensure that our exports are making it to the dock on time. We'll put that there, and I think it's probably time to build a few more houses. Again, that is going to dig into our money, but happy people are just better to have than angry people. And happy people tend to be the ones who live in houses. As you can see, we kind of bulldozed some shacks. Our popularity dropped by 4%, but we're doing it to build houses, so be happy. And another exclamation mark.
He has commissioned the finest architects to design his new underwater home. We need your cash crops to pay for.
And there we go. So export 3,500 sugar. We should be able to do that. Our exported tropical goods was around 4,000, so that's pretty good, seeing as that was only like the second ship that came by. This is going to be the tobacco ship, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't even know if we have tobacco. Well, we do have some, and we got a little bit more from that. So, oh, we have a, oh, darn. We have another quest exclamation mark.
The burden of ruling twists our perception of humanity. To us, people are just a resource that has to be managed properly.
So they want us to build 5 more houses.
Being a crown colony is a kind of competition. One you are losing, old chap. The colonies of Puerto...
We're just going to pay the extra tax.
You are still struggling with trivial things like money. I will aid you this time, but remember, I offer my help only once.
I don't know what it is about him, but he is so cool. And we'll build a couple more houses. As he said, that will give us managers, which we can put in our various production buildings, and will actually increase several different things. For example, if we were to put Green Thumb, increases beauty of the vicinity. Down here, I'd actually try to put a landlord manager instead, which would improve the quality of housing nearby. As you can see, most of our housing is right there.
The houses are ready. Unfortunately, the islands of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo have kidnapped the managers intended for you.
Excellent. So the Secret Shadowy Society has extended our mandate by 12 months, even though we will not be getting any managers. Which disappoints me because I was quite excited and honestly should have remembered that the other bad islands tend to steal our stuff. And look at that. Exported 6,000 money worth of tropical goods. I don't know why I keep calling it money. I'm just going to call it dollars. So, we are increasing, which is great, and our popularity is back up to 17%. Let's go into edicts and see what we have. Extra rations, it's going to cost us $500 a month, but will allow people more food. Let's build the library now, because she did ask us nicely. Come on, turn right. I keep overturning. I find the game's really sensitive, and I mean they are fixing a ton of bugs. This is brand new game's been out literally a week yesterday, 8 days. They're doing really good. You know. But now all we can really do is wait. We have, again, a couple different farms on the go. Got some fish. And it's about 1 month until the next ship. And we're expected to get about 8,000 from it. So our money really is skyrocketing.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
So what we're going to do is take this as a personal gift to our Swiss bank account. Let's bankroll some money. Oh, and we have another exclamation mark. Point.
Love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy.
I like a good scandal.
As the heir was born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
So let's all Tropican soldiers. I love it. I'm not even gonna change that. That is perfect. Edgardo. And kind of the cool thing about this is you can choose who you're gonna play as in your dynasty. We're gonna stick with this guy.
Fear me, but obey.
Senor Gomez. And there we go. We got our $15,000 and got that. So let's start building some more houses. Oh, perfect. And in addition, I think now would be a good time to start building some entertainment as well. Oh, that's luxury entertainment. Let's go to poor people entertainment. We'll build a tavern next to these houses, and then a tavern up by the farm. Because there's more than one farm. And let's check our research. It's gonna take another 11 months. I don't remember them taking that long before, but I also don't think I paid a whole lot of attention previously. But houses are going up. They don't like me, but I think I may have had to bulldoze a shack to build a tavern.
In a flash of brilliance, His Royal Majesty figured out how to fix all of your island's problems through the construction of a single building.
Okay, they want us to build a cocoa farm, or coca farm. Caesar, I'm being the colonial governor. Stop meowing. So where does this go? We're gonna put it essentially here. There's nowhere else I can really... 12 new citizens arrive in Tropico. Woohoo! I wish we could get more than a 16% approval rating, though. Maybe build some welfare buildings? We'll build a Catholic mission. Why not? And again, about $6,500 worth of goods, so we're not doing too bad.
Governor, I've made contact with a certain group of not-so-reputable sailors who would gladly pay extra for our goods.
Excellent, so if we initiate any export trade route, we will get revolutionary
Thanks to
support.
your
We're going to
effort,
accept that because we already have a
revolutionary
trade
movement is
route.
growing stronger.
And let's take the cash. You know, I don't really need another trade route. We don't have any more boats. Oh, excuse me. And plain and simple, that tobacco export is still available for, what, 5 more years? Oh no, sorry, 31 months. And we're still getting 500 over market price. So, I'm not going to bother changing that just yet. And our cocoa plantation should be, yeah, 52%. So we're gaining some ground here. It's pretty exciting, all in all. One thing I really like about Tropico is the music. Just saying. Anyone who's watched my other videos... Oh,
has instructed me to present you with this letter of common...
We're gonna take the personal gift again, just in case. But yeah, I actually started recording the music and
While
audio.
searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle.
A sickle!
Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
Woo! So yeah, I just wanted everyone to listen to this music with me because I enjoy it that much. All my other videos, no in-game audio. This one, music. So just enjoy. And we have a 22% approval rating, so we are doing good. And we have enough for a rum distillery, assuming it is unlocked. And it is not. No, it might be. No, it is not. So we're just gonna rely on that stuff for now, I suppose. Honestly, we don't need a whole ton of imports. We may put up like a school? No. No point, really. So we're just gonna keep working at it, make our place a little better to live. Get our approval rating up. We have a nice little suburb here. Let's put a little garden across from it, or it's not a garden. Yeah, it is a garden. I was thinking park. There we go. Beautiful garden near some houses. What about managers? Do we have any? Nah. Nah. Nothing really exciting there. Nothing else up here. What about economy and foreign relations? We could build a lighthouse. Must be placed in water. Over here. Why not? And let's build a couple guard towers.